Hello everyone, welcome to my video. I don't have I wrote a list of topics this time, so we're more ready than usual, like topics to talk about. But anyways, this speed paint is just of a girl in the snow, feeling the winter vibes lately as it's getting really cold. I don't think I did the reference picture justice, like her face is more tilted than in mine. And her hair is, I don't know, I guess prettier. But you guys will see as it continues how mine progresses. And yes, the importance of reference. Please use reference when you're drawing. I know you're supposed to use multiple references, but I'm lazy and I only have like one side sub view. I don't know if you could add more, I don't know, but yeah, so I guess with this drawing we can talk about Christmas that's coming up, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's the holiday season and there's gift giving and songs and stuff. I hate Christmas, honestly, just because it gives me bad memories. Like when I was a kid, I'd cry every Christmas because something happened, so I just don't have good memories with Christmas. And the movies were so horrible and annoying, and they'd repeat every year, and the songs would repeat every year multiple times. There are some classics though, like the Drake and Josh movie. I don't know if the iCarly movie, the Japan one, counts as Christmas, but I think it was winter. Was it? I don't know. Yeah, I hate Christmas. I'm the Grinch. I love giving gifts to people though, like buying presents. I'm really excited to give my present to my friend this year. It's something small, but I think she'll like it. I will update you guys if she likes it. I'm sure she'll like it. But yeah, weirdly though, my favorite holiday, the only holiday that I like, is New Year's. Because I just remember having a lot of fun partying with my friends at Raven House when I lived there. It was a lot of fun, and we would just drink and jump around and dance and scream. I don't know. I don't remember what went on, but it was a lot of fun, I know that. And I liked being alone on New Year's, actually. Like, when I was a kid, I'd hide in someone's room. Like, we'd be at someone's house and I'd hide in like my cousin's room or something, and I would just watch the countdown or wait for the countdown while I'm watching like a stream or something. Yeah. And then they'd all like shout at me to come join them, which was annoying, but it was nice because everything was closed the next day. There was no school. It's just a vibe. And something else I wanted to talk about, my topics are all over the place, but stay with me, please. I'm begging you. So I wanted to talk about art materials, like the art materials that I have, that I've tried, that I like, that I don't like. So for what I have the Himi gouache, as well as some brushes, not too many brushes. And of course what you're watching me use now, which is the iPad and Apple Pencil. The newest iPad and the new Apple Pencil, the second generation, I guess. I have watercolors back in Ontario, but I remember being really bad at them because they take so much planning. And as for the only other material I have here with me in Vancouver, I have pastels, Sennelier and Holbein pastels. In my other video I said it was Winsor & Newton, but no, it's Holbein. They're really bad. I don't know, I don't like the Holbein, at least when I mix them with the Sennelier, because their consistency is so different. And that's a cool gift if anyone is listening, wink wink, my boyfriend. But I would really like a pack of Sennelier pastels, like the bigger pack, because I already have the 12 pack, or even like one Sennelier peach tone color in the black or something. But like one costs like $8, so it's insane. I wouldn't buy it for myself unless I'm rich or something in the future. There's also that time that, okay, this is kind of random. That time I went to the hospital recently. Like, don't worry, I'm okay. But basically, I was showering and like, I never shower. But that's not the point. It was the once in a blue moon that I showered. And while I was in the shower, I like passed out. I didn't like hit my head or anything. I just passed out and I couldn't lift my arms or anything to get my clothes back on. It was a whole mess. So eventually I did get my clothes on and stuff, and I was like, right after getting out, I was like, oh god, I need to eat ice, because I was addicted to eating ice. And apparently that's a symptom of anemia, and so was the passing out, as I realized when I went to the hospital 3 days later. I felt so horrible. I had chills, I felt like a fever and everything, but I took a COVID test. I didn't have COVID, and I felt so weak and sleepy, so I was like, dude, I gotta go to the hospital. It was like 3 a.m. I ordered an Uber, went to the hospital, and waited there for like 4 hours before they were like, the doctor literally said, hey, you're severely anemic. We need to give you a blood transfusion. And apparently blood transfusions take, I think, 4 hours per bag, and they gave me 2 bags of blood. So I was there from like 3 a.m. until noon. The doctor was like, I really hope you don't have anything else to do, because you're gonna be here all day. And she was right. I had like an IV in me and stuff. I was like, oh god, I look terrible. I look like I'm super sick when, I mean, maybe I was, but I felt like everyone was exaggerating. I felt okay. I mean, not okay, because obviously I was feeling horrible enough to go to the hospital, but I felt like everyone around me was like, oh yeah, this is my 3rd time getting cancer, or like, yeah, my foot's falling off. I don't know, like they were talking about some crazy stuff, and I was like, wow, I'm sitting in between these guys. I feel so bad for them. I'm like stressed for them. There's also that time last year where I had a stalker. I hope he's not watching, because that'd be bad. I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't care that much, as long as he doesn't call me again. But he kept texting me, and he used my name, which was really weird. I'm like, how do you know me? So I called the police, and they texted him like, stop texting her. And he'd call me and just wait for me to pick up, wait for me to say hello, and then hang up. So I stopped taking the calls, and then eventually he stopped calling, but he didn't stop calling after the police told him to. He was a real freak. He just kept asking, are you single? Are you single? I just want to know if you're single. I'm a secret admirer of yours. I don't know how guys don't know they're being creepy. Like, obviously, first of all, I'm not single. And if you know me, stalker, you should know that. And I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. obviously I'm not gonna be like, you know what, I am single. Let me give this stalker a chance. Like, what was your plan going into this, man? Oh, I also wanted to talk about how I'm annoyed about do's and don'ts of art. Like, especially when people are like super hardcore about it. Like, I already talked about this last time, but like, do not outline in black. Or, I don't know, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like, you have to learn the fundamentals first. I don't think that's true. I think what you need to do first is develop a habit of drawing every day, and then you can learn the fundamentals, because then you'll have the passion before you start forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do. It's just really frustrating people tell people what to do and what not to do in art, because it's so subjective and everyone learns at their own pace and does their own stuff. So when you tell them like, don't do this or do this if you want to get good, it's just really annoying to me, because it's like, what do you know first of all? Like, how, like, are you God? Like, what do you, like, how do you know what I should be doing and shouldn't be doing? I also wanted to talk about potential merch ideas I had. Like, right now Vogue Race is having a sale on stickers, but I don't think anyone will buy them if I make them, which is kind of sad. But I don't know, if you want to see, at least maybe I could make the designs, like that's not gonna hurt anyone. But tell me if you guys have any ideas for merch. I mean, I usually do Yu-Gi-Oh merchandise, but if you have any other ideas, like, I don't know, nothing like Genshin or something like that. No offense to Genshin players, I just am not a fan of it, and there's already so much merch of it, I assume, that I'll just be feeding the oversaturated market. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, stuff like that, I guess. I also like, what's it called? Cardfight Vanguard and Mega Man EXE, or Rockman EXE, or Mega Man NT Warrior, or whatever. I think Net is super cute. He's a good kid. Oh yeah, guys, I'm finally free from that essay I was talking about for weeks. Well, okay, like for a week, but I finished it today. It was really bad, but I finished it. So I'm glad about that. Now all I have to do is apply to the teacher education program. And now I'm not so pressed about getting in, because now I'm like, do I even want to get in? I just want to draw. But then if I draw, I'll have to work at Old Navy. until my art takes off, which it probably maybe never will. But I'll keep drawing and trying my best. You know, you gotta at least try, or else you'll always regret never trying. That's the thing with the art school too. Even though I hated it and I, like, in a sense regret it, I do not regret going exactly, because I learned that art school isn't for me. And if I didn't go, I would have regretted not going, being like, oh, I should have gone to learn art. They would have taught me so much, when in reality, they taught me nothing. Also, guys, I love making these videos. I guess I'm just talking to myself in my room at like 4 a.m., but I guess it's a way to talk about my feelings and also share my art. Two things I like doing, actually. I like drawing, and I like people listening to me, I guess, if anyone's listening. And super thank you to the people who comment. Like, I don't want to list names, because then I'll have to list like I mean, it's only a handful of people, but I don't remember everyone's name. But thank you so much for commenting. It means a lot to me. I might do a live stream later tonight. Last time no one came, but that's okay. I guess you all gotta start somewhere, right? Oh, it's almost 4 a.m. though, so I'm excited because I could call my mom and talk to my cat. I love my cat. Her name is Belle, and if you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, you know where that came from. I mean, if you watched until the 3rd season at least. She's the cutest cat in the world. I don't think she likes me, but I don't think she hates me. She's the best. She knows how to play fetch. Like, she just learned it by herself. I never even taught her. The day I took her home, she knew how to play fetch. She used to sleep on top of my head, and she never meows, but when she does, it's really special. She's a cutie black cat. I love her. I'm so surprised my dad let me get her. Oh wait, let me unplug my iPad. Yeah, I'm so surprised my dad let me get her because he hates animals and he hates me. But for some reason, he let me get a cat for the apartment. And now my mom's super in love with her. Even though at first she was like, return her, I hate black cats. Like super randomly racist against black cats. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, now I remember. The reason I wanted a cat, I wasn't even a cat person, I'm a dog person. But I thought my parents would never let me get a dog, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get a cat. And at the time I was volunteering at the shelter as a receptionist. So I knew some of the cats. Not that I would hang out with them because I wasn't allowed to, but I knew the people who worked there at least, and I know that they would have been happy to let me adopt. And so that's the only reason I got Belle. Like, it's crazy because if I never volunteered there, I would have never gotten a cat. And I kind of don't like that I volunteered there because people were super mean to me. Like, I don't know, I guess I was the receptionist, so people would call and get really angry at me for no reason. I'm like, bro, I'm literally a volunteer. I am not getting paid for this. But go off, I guess. And I wasn't even rude to them. I was just like, I'm a volunteer. I don't know what to say. Or like, I wouldn't say I don't know what to say. I'd be like, I don't know how to answer your question. Let me ask someone or something. And they'd get so livid. Like, do you want to lose your job? It's like, bro, lose my unpaid volunteer position? What a tragedy. But anyways, I love my cutie cat Belle. So yeah, I forget where I was going with that. But anyways, my mom always had to drive me to the shelter when I had to volunteer. I could have bused, but I hated busing because it was a long walk when you bus, and it was a dangerous walk because there was no sidewalk. You'd have to walk on the kind of highway, which was really dangerous. One sec. Sorry, I'm just moving my iPad. Yeah, so my mom would drive me and she'd always be like, when are you getting your license? And I'm like, haha, never. Because I never want to drive ever, ever, ever. Driving is absolutely terrifying. Like, you can kill someone, and if you don't kill someone, they could kill you. Like, even if you're driving safe, sorry, I have the hiccups again. Even if you're driving safe, someone else could be drunk and just kill you, and it's like, well, you're dead now and you can't do anything about it. So yeah, I'm never gonna drive. I'm gonna take the bus like the queen I am. Hot girls take the bus. It's true. I also wanted to talk about video games. Like, I have a Nintendo Switch, and well, it's a Switch Lite, the yellow one. My friend bought it for me, actually. He's super nice. He bought it for me for our 1-year friendiversary. I have the first game I got on it, I think, was Zelda Breath of the Wild. Even though I already had it back home in Ontario with my brother's Switch, I bought it because it was really fun, but then I ended up like never playing it. But it's okay because my boyfriend, who we share like the Switch, like mine is the secondary Switch and his is the first primary Switch. Oh, see that line I drew right there on her hair? That was a mistake. And I didn't notice it until after I finished the drawing, but it's way too late. Anyways. So my boyfriend started playing Breath of the Wild, and it's like his favorite game ever. So at least he's using it. And I also have Disgaea 4, I believe. It's a fun game. I have to continue it. My boyfriend was really sweet to buy it for me. I think I was having a bad day. And I just recently bought Vanguard Deer Days, and can you believe that it's the first game ever in America to be over the standard $60? It's $70 USD. I don't get why it's so expensive. Like, it's a good game, but also it's just a card game, you know? Like I could buy a real physical deck with that money, and then the DLC is double the price of the original base game. Like, that's insane. I don't know if anyone's gonna buy that. And like, I wanted my brother to play, but he's not going to. And first of all, it's not even crossplay. I forget what it's called, but where you can play on Switch and you can play on PC. You can't do that. If you have the Switch version, you can only play with people who have the Switch version. And if you have the Steam version, you can only play with people who have the Steam version. Oops. So that's really dumb. I wanted everyone to play it. I thought it was gonna be like Master Duel, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, how it's like free and anyone can play it, and if you want, you can buy DLC or not DLC, card packs or gems or whatever. So yeah, Deer Days was a disappointment. I'll still be playing it. I still am gonna be enjoying it. It's just, I wish Bushiroad picked a better company other than Furyu, I think it is, to handle Deer Days. I wrote down gift ideas. I don't know what that was about. I think that was like me asking for oil pastels. I wonder if oil pastel paper is any different than regular paper. I heard you're not supposed to use smooth paper for oil pastels, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, shouldn't you use smooth paper so that the colors can blend more? Because if the paper is like a cold pressed kind of cotton or whatever, then won't it like suck in the pigment into the crevices and then you can't blend as well? Or I don't know. Today also I bought groceries. I didn't go outside because I'm a hermit, but I did get groceries on Uber Eats, Like I got Walmart and they had like a 40% off coupon, so check that out because I think they're doing it for Christmas. I got pizza pockets, I got pizza, I got fish. I got a lot of vegan hot dogs and so much bread. I really should not have bought that much bread. There's no place to store it. And I was talking about this with my friend, but she and I are both sad that our art doesn't get so much attention, and what goes along with that is wanting to draw things that will get attention, like fan art. But it's unfortunate that you have to resort to drawing fan art just for your art to get attention. Like, even if you're really good or whatever, it doesn't matter. But you should draw what you want, even if it doesn't get attention, even if it hurts. You should try your best to make yourself happy. And if you're enjoying it, then people will see that and they will support you just because you're you. Yeah, I learned I learned that as I was on Twitter. I'm like, people don't like love my art because it's Yu-Gi-Oh art. I mean, maybe they do, but I think it's more like they like my art because I'm the one drawing it. I wish everyone would make art. Like, it'd be cool to see what everyone's expressionism looks like, or their expression of art. I really support people who even don't like making art or don't know how to make art to try their best. I really like my boyfriend's art, for example. Like, he doesn't draw very often, but I love his art. It's so cute and original. I was thinking maybe I could do a video of like us drawing together in, I think it's called Aggie.io. I think that'd be interesting. I don't know if he'd want to be in a video or something. Oh yeah, and did you guys know? Okay, so in English class, in the History of English 318, I have been learning a lot of things, and which is weird because I usually don't learn things in school. As weird as that sounds. Like, usually my classes are totally useless. But I'm actually learning things. Like, did you know Thursday comes from Old Norse? It's an Old Norse loan word, which used to be Thor's Day, like Thor the god. So that's cool. And also the word for men used to be menace, like MENIZ. That's a part of the I umlaut, which is a type of minor noun. I don't know. I just finished the class. This is the freshest you're gonna get it though, my information. But basically, to add a plural, you'd put IZ at the end, so it'd be man, and then IZ, man is. But then the A would turn into an E because the I is a front vowel and makes the A into an E. So it becomes men is, and then the IZ drops eventually out of use, so it becomes men. That's why we have foot and feet, you know, man and man. I can't think of any others. Dude, that line is really annoying me, the red line in her hair. I hope no one notices. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about making a Discord too. So if you guys are interested in having like a channel Discord, let me know. I'm worried that no one will join, so I haven't made it. But I could like make it just to talk to my few really nice watchers. Okay, I will be quiet for the rest of the video. I feel like I say that every time, but I mean, I have more stuff to talk about, but I'm like, there's not enough time. I have like 2 minutes. And I don't know. I don't want to get cut off. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And thanks so much for your comments. It makes me really happy. Okay, bye, B.